Good afternoon, and welcome back to Rapid Tech in 10, where we give you tech-related takeaways in 10 minutes or less. I am your SoftwareOne host, Brie LeMay, and our guest this week is the one and only Derek Sanderson, Infrastructure Alliance Leader for North America at SoftwareOne. Derek, welcome to Rapid Tech in 10. I'm super thrilled you're joining us today.
Awesome. Thanks, Brie. I'm glad to be here.
So for all the folks just tuning in, Derek educates our people and our customers through guidance and education, so they're empowered to deploy the right solutions to enable them for near and long-term success. And I'm excited to discuss this in depth a little more today. But before we get started, and if you've turned into our sessions before, you know I love to do an icebreaker question or two at first. So here we go. What is your favorite meal to cook and why? And we'll do a little bonus question because we're getting close to Halloween. What is your favorite Halloween candy?
You know what? I'll take the Halloween one first because it's relevant, and we're actually in the middle of buying candy right now. So I'll tell you first and foremost, it's not candy corn. I've got a 14-year-old who loves it. My wife and I, at this point, we're trying to figure out whose kid this is, because it's just not. That's who. I'm curious as to where the market for that one is. But I think it's Reese's. It's the same as everybody else. The Reese's cups. That's the one stealing from the kids' baskets when they go to sleep.
And then your favorite meal to cook and why?
If I had to pick a favorite meal to cook, I'd cheat and say it's the one that's cooked by somebody else at a restaurant.
Yep.
My wife and I have 4 kids, aged from 8 to 14, each with tastes that are kind of all over the map, and schedule's busier than the mall on a Black Friday. I mean, between dance, football, hockey, soccer, and basketball, it's a win if we're all home before the kids' bedtime becomes something that sounds awesome in theory.
I love that too.
We've got a farm north of Nashville and live about 30 minutes from town. So by the time we get everybody together, eating out isn't just an option. It's now become a survival tactic. I mean, plus, it's the perfect time to catch up, all with the added benefit of not having to do the dishes. Eating out is our version of table time, only for us, it's outsourced and comes with better dessert options.
Yes, I love it. We also love to go out. Thank you. So let's get into it. Let's talk containerization. So we know today containerization is more than just a fad. It is really signifying a groundbreaking transformation for our customers, providing opportunities to accelerate delivery and actually market entry. So can you talk to our audience a bit today about, one, what containerization is and why it's important for organizations' transformation success?
That's a good question. So picture this. Imagine you're on a trip and you've got this super suitcase, a container that has not just your clothes in it, but also your room, your car, and even your favorite coffee shop packed into it. Wherever you go, you open the suitcase and you feel right at home. That's containerization in a nutshell, packing everything an application needs to run in a single container. Kubernetes is the travel planner, making sure all these suitcases go to the right destinations and have everything they need when they get there. Containerization ensures that your applications run the same way across any platform, making your business flexible, agile, and ready for anything. At the end of the day, it's the secret sauce for scaling digital innovation, a game changer for IT leaders aiming to keep pace with today's rapidly evolving technical landscape.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good way to describe that. So we actually have an exciting webinar coming up too on November 14th around optimizing costs with the help of Red Hat OpenShift. So if you're tuning in, definitely register for that to learn more about what factors to consider when selecting a cloud provider to optimize costs. But for today, Derek, I'm curious to know, how can containerization and solutions such as OpenShift by Red Hat help you save money? Now that we know what it is, how can this particular solution help us?
And that's really what we're getting down to today. So OpenShift is doing more than just riding the containerization wave. It's supercharging the whole experience. Imagine streamlined automation that makes your day as easy as it can be, top flight security to keep the bad guys at bay, and the flexibility to juggle workloads across multiple clouds. What this means is that there's now less worry over downtime and more uptime to focus on what really matters. It boils down to significant cost savings and an improved return on investment. So consider OpenShift your go-to toolbox for container management. It's the essential piece of your IT strategy you'll wonder how you ever did without. While OpenShift is doing the heavy lifting, automating workflows, enhancing security, and optimizing your cloud capabilities, you get to see the direct results on your bottom line. Imagine reallocating those now realized and saved resources to drive more innovation, and maybe now even getting the budget approval to purchase that IT project you've been tirelessly pushing for.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's about doing more with less.
Yep. Yeah, and we hear that time and time again. So super relevant to what we're going through right now in the world. Well, thank you for all of that really valuable insights, Derek. As your host, I'm extending a big thank you to all of you for tuning in yet again to SoftwareOne's Rapid Tech in 10. So to learn more about containerization and take this a step further with Red Hat OpenShift, make sure to join our upcoming webinar. It's called Containerization Without Costly Pitfalls, How to Strike a Balance and Optimize Your Costs with Red Hat OpenShift. That is on November 14th. I'll make sure to add the link in the comments so you can make sure to save your spot. Before we depart, make sure to follow us on YouTube for more exciting tech content, and from your friends in tech at SoftwareOne, thank you so much for watching.